Hello everyone, it is me Vegeta T23 and welcome back to my new What If. Today we're talking about what if Vegeta was born with God Ki. Before I start, I'd like to mention that I created a Discord server for you to join. The link is in the description of this video, so if you'd like to join in and talk to me and the rest of my fans, it's there. I'd also like to mention that I created an Instagram so you can survey my very uninteresting life. I mainly post those stuff. Now back to the video. In the last part we discussed how Goku got bored and decided to visit the Omni King for the tournament he was supposed to hold. The plan is set and they then go to the Kaioshin realm and they get introduced to the rules by Kaioshin for the tournament. Xeno Expo is happening and the squad owns everyone there. The tournament of power begins and they're making excellent progress until Vegeta starts battling Jiren. He starts off poor, but after Mastered Evolution, he goes into his Divine Super Saiyan 4 and owns Jiren well enough that the Z fighters dispose of him once Vegeta lost all the stamina and got thrown out of the arena. Android 18 wished for the universes to be restored, and Daishinkan proceeds. A day later, Trunks and Coco marry and have a big ass ceremony. With the recap out of the way, let's continue the what if. Our friends are back on Beerus' planet, training, and they have plenty of fun, just training there. Trunks isn't there because he just got married and is moving on, but is creating a gravity room so he can train too, in which Coco enters by mistake and just collapses, making a big mistake thinking that gravity isn't much. Meanwhile, in Capsule Corp, a Dragon Radar and 6 Dragon Balls were stolen by none other than the few people that were left in the Frieza Force, and as they go for a search for the last Dragon Ball, Bulma figures out that her place has been ransacked by Frieza's goons, so she goes investigating. They summon on the dragon and revive Frieza as fast as they can, and they flee in a spaceship. Bulma comes in late to the party and calls up Trunks, cause shit's about to go down. If you remember Golden Frieza and God Frieza, well, prepare for something awesome because Frieza is about to unlock a new form. He vows he will train for 4 months, and he does. Our heroes are training on and off just to keep up with their training, but they're getting bored in peaceful times like this. Bulma then calls, saying that Frieza got revived, and knowing him, he's up to no good. Trunks then elaborates, saying that Frieza is planning to get as many people with him as possible so he can take revenge, and he might also train again. Vegeta knows they're fucked and they get a new motivation to train yet again. So they do. While Frieza is trying to get stronger, our squad is training rigorously. Goku even went as far as speaking with Kaioshin as he heard a lot of stories about the Yard Rats. So he goes there and spends about 3 months learning instant transmission and key manipulation, as well as other few neat tricks. Vegeta is trying to get a hold of his uncontrollable form, but doesn't get anywhere with it and always goes back to square one. Broly has full control of his power and is now tempted to go Super Saiyan 4, since he has a tail and all. He succeeds and it looks like a normal Super Saiyan, but it has a green aura, naturally. Beerus also benefits from it, since Broly trained with him. He also gets quite a boost to his power as well, but will he use it? We'll see. 10 months have passed since they started training and they get a call from Jocko, saying Frieza is alive again, which they already knew, and is trying to go for Earth again. So our squad goes and teleports to Earth with the help of Trunks, who powered up for them. They discuss the Frieza thing, and at that exact moment, Frieza arrives and literally destroys the ship, swearing if he loses this time, he will destroy everything and everyone, having a backup plan that he will ditch into space since he can't live without an atmosphere. We know that ain't gonna happen as all the Z fighters are already there. Trunks decided to take an entire Frieza force, as to prevent them from interfering. Frieza just shoots a Ki right through Trunks' chest as he falls down. Frieza, thinking Trunks is through, goes and attacks the rest of the Z fighters, but Trunks surprises him by uppercutting him in the chin, stating he didn't get hit in anything vital to his health. Trunks then transforms into his Super Saiyan Blue evolution and attacks Frieza, not knowing what he has in stock. So Frieza goes into his golden form and literally one-shots Trunks again. But this time, he kills him for real. Or so he thought. Vegeta sees this and, full of rage, goes straight to his final form, the Divine Super Saiyan 4, and kicks Frieza in the neck. Frieza is untouched by it, but goes into his God form and continues the battle. Vegeta is still a whole lot stronger and has stamina, so he's not running out of energy anytime soon. Frieza is being pummeled left and right, but keeps confident. Vegeta is trying to gain his consciousness again and is hearing something, but can't do anything. His primal power took over him almost completely. Getting a bit of distance, Frieza starts powering up into an even higher level as his skin turns from golden to more like a blue appearance. He transforms into Diamond Frieza, and his power is now actually slightly surpassing Vegeta's. Vegeta gets to his senses for a split second, sensing Frieza's power, and just stands there. He starts attacking blindly, but figures that the form must take up a lot of stamina for Frieza to withstand if he got it in under 4 months. So he tries to hold his own against the tyrant. Frieza is now the one who's throwing Vegeta around the whole place, and Vegeta, even though confident in his diagnosis, still kinda doubts it. So he lets his primal power take control. The battle is fierce and Vegeta is actually losing energy and is hurt quite a bit, which makes him calm down a little, gaining control of his power as his pupils start showing up in his red eyes. Frieza then reached his peak power and his power is decreasing as he's going to land a punch on Vegeta. Fortunately, Vegeta just takes the punch, explaining why coming to Earth right after getting the form was a really bad idea. Frieza is now lamenting his life as he doesn't believe a thing Vegeta is saying, but Vegeta tries to keep his composure and talk to Frieza. Frieza is stubborn and doesn't believe it, so Vegeta lets his primal power take control again, beating Frieza half to death to prove his point. As Frieza is laying on the ground in a pool of his own blood, he curses himself out for being so callous and stupid, for letting his revenge mission get too hard into his head. Vegeta gains some control again and tells Frieza the same thing he told him the last time, but this time more serious than ever. Vegeta then blasts Frieza away, keeping his senses. Once the smoke cleared up, Frieza has nowhere to be seen, and Vegeta falls down on the ground, strained from trying to keep sane and the form itself. Trunks, however, is still dead, so they gotta do something fast. Or so they thought. Trunks is actually literally barely clinging to life and is given a sensu by the help of his wife Coco, who arrived on the scene, chewed the sensu up and kissed him. Goku is of course confused, Vegeta is cheering on while Coco is blushing as fuck. Trunks wakes up getting a Zenkai and looking upon his newfound power. Coco is glad he is alive, as well as Vegeta and well everyone else. Vegeta learned one thing, which he was actually struggling with. He can control the new power of his, but only for a brief moment and with extreme difficulty. With that, our Z fighters have gotten rid of Frieza for the 4th time now, and Frieza is back in his hell, rotting away with plushies and other cute shit. The problems aren't over yet, and Vegeta is still figuring out his new power, but that will continue in the future. With that, we're leaving things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you think lollies are my main, then click dislike, but if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below, and as always, peace out.